All right, today I wanted to do Paranormal Short Session 1 at the Crawfordville Cemetery in Crawfordville, Florida, at the tombstone of Mrs. Mary Raywinkle. But she's told me no twice, so I'm going to walk over here and thank you, Mrs. Raywinkle. I'm leaving. I'm going to walk over here and look at like an old wall. You see how here the dirt is built up on the, I guess you could say, the southeast side of the cemetery, almost like it's lower than the road. But I think at one time there was a wall over here. You can see remnants of a wall. So I'm going to zero in on that as far as the historical precedents concerning the Crawfordville Cemetery. It looks to me like there used to be a wall here, remnants of a wall. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'm going to try to zero in. Maybe I'm wrong. There looks like there was a wall in here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me zero in. Find a spot where I could really zero in. It looks like there's an old stone wall in there. Now what I'm going to do is ask the ghosts and spirits, is there an old stone wall or I'm just looking at dirt? I'll use true or false. And again, this is Paranormal Short Session 1 by Keith Evans at the Crawfordville Cemetery. It is Wednesday, the 21st of May, and it's 2025. And I looked at this wall on the way in, and I just like to ask the ghosts and spirits, is there a old brick wall there, or old stone wall? And I'm gonna use true or false on my Obelisk 5B. Already got to know. All right. Well, let's confirm something else. If no, it is. I turn it off so it resets. If it is no, is it just dirt that I'm looking at, and the road is just built up higher than the cemetery? I use the Obelisk 5s. I still get a no. Well, that's bewildering. All right. Are the ghosts and spirits here? See right there? Doesn't look like a... Maybe it's a block, cement block wall. I don't know if I can zero in on it anymore or not. But this would be the boundary between the roads. See, doesn't that look like cement block back there? You see, well, maybe that's not... Maybe that is just vines and not mortar. Maybe it's just cement. Maybe it's like a cement wall. It looks like cement to me. Let's go down here and look even closer. All right, here it does not look like any wall. Possibly a wall there. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'll ask the ghosts and spirits, was it one time there was some type of wall here made out of either brick or mortar or stone? And I'm going to use my Obelisk 5B's true or false and see what I get. I'm still getting a no. All right, there's never any wall there. All right, let me ask the ghosts and spirits this. Would they enjoy a decorative wall being here sometime in the future? Would that be okay with them? And I'm going to use, I'll just use true and false again. Nope. They don't want a wall. All right, I got you. You don't want any wall. Now, I'm not doing any paranormal research at Mary uh, Tombstone as she requested. I'm over here at the wall, and I'm going to utilize the ABC on the Obelisk 5, and I'm going to put this back to normal, because whatever I'm looking at is probably just the landscape underneath, where the cemetery is much lower than the roadway that goes by here. So let's walk back here and show you the roadway, where it's much higher than the cemetery. You can see here where the roadway is just much higher than the cemetery. So, all right, and I have a question for the ghosts of spirits. My name is Keith Evans. What do you think about me doing paranormal research here? I'm going to use the ABC on the Obelisk 5. I got 1. Just the digit 1. All right. Are you all saying that I'm number 1? Okay. I like being number 1. So I'm looking. Foreign. Foreign. It's very rare to get a number 1. Foreign. I'm not sure what they mean by that. I was born in Maryland, USA. Do the ghosts of spirits like this warm weather? I'm really not sure if ghosts of spirits can actually feel or comprehend cold or hot. That was one thing as a paranormal researcher I wanted to identify. So I'm not sure if they can identify hot or cold, and I'm not sure if they can even, I think their vision of what appears looks the same during the day as it does at night. Somehow their visual abilities are much better than a living person. Is that true, ghosts of spirits, what I'm saying about your ability to see at night? And I like to let all the ghosts of spirits know that I attempt my best to show the history and show what I know about your life after death by looking at your tombstone. I try to do that in a very respectful way, and I just ask questions to learn more about the history of the graveyard and the history of the person that I'm talking to. Now today I'm just kind of open up to anyone who wants to talk, since Mary did not want to talk today, and I respect her wishes. So, can anyone tell me the date that this cemetery here in Crawfordville, Florida, was established? Does anyone know the date? All right, I'll guess it was in the 1800s. What are the last 2 numbers, last 2 digits? You've already given me the number 1. And I can tell you right now, it's very rare to get the number 1. And I'm looking at it. It's not an I, it's a 1. I don't know how clear it is coming into home, but it is. This is maybe the second time since I've had the Obelisk 4 and the Obelisk 5 over the years that I've got a digit. And I'm not sure what the last digit I got, but it was a lower digit. I was asking a question, and not the word 1, O-N-E, but the digit 1. That's very rare. So I want to let everyone know that at home that's watching. Now, are there any ghosts of spirits here that would like to talk today? If so, my name is Keith Evans, and I usually say this off camera, but I'll say it again. I'm going to be using this video footage as far as the paranormal short sessions on the electronic view of Instagram and Facebook, and I'm also going to be using it on YouTube. So I hope you don't mind, and I hope you're willing to participate. It in no way harms you or affects you in any way that I know of. If there's something about me putting it on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook that has in any way will cause harm to a ghost or spirit, please tell me about that and explain that to me. Because I don't see how it could cause a ghost or spirit harm. I'm getting no response. All right, would the ghosts or spirits like me to leave now? If you do, say something. So I only got 2 words, one and foreign. Maybe the person I'm talking to, the ghost or spirit, is just saying, maybe one is not talking about me. Maybe they're talking about themselves. There's one ghost or spirit here and they are foreign. If they're foreign, they may not understand English. And my Spanish is not that good. Comprende? Just in case they're Spanish, who knows what their native language could be. Por favor? Por favor? I would imagine ghosts or spirits, if they speak another language, they could choose another language, couldn't they, on the Obelisk 5? Is that possible? They could just make up their own words in their own language? If that's possible, ghost or spirits, please go and do that. Well, anyway, let me try something else. Just in case there's a ghost, well, I like to really get a picture of the number 1 since it's very special. I was going to go to the app that just allows ghosts and spirits to choose syllables, but right now I guess I'll stick with this and try to get a photograph of the number 1 so you all can see that clearly at home. So I'd like to thank all the ghosts and spirits that participated today, and I hope I haven't offended Mary Raywinkle, and I hope I pronounced her name right, and I hope maybe in the future she'll reconsider and let me do a paranormal short session at her tombstone. If she doesn't, then that's okay too. It's her choice. I'd like to thank every ghost or spirit who choose the words one and foreign, and thank ghosts and spirits that chose the yes and no's for me. And I'd like to thank everyone at home that watches. I try to bring something new and fresh into paranormal each week. And I thank everyone who has subscribed to my YouTube channel, Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. I thank everyone who's read my books. Right now, The Hayes House Ghost or People 2 is available only as an ebook. And my second book, Vampires Dead or Alive, is available both ebook on Kindle and paperback on Amazon. And I thank you everyone at home that supports me by giving me likes on Facebook and Instagram, and who has subscribed to my YouTube channel called Paranormal Short Sessions by Keith Evans. So today I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be signing off from the beautiful Crawfordville Cemetary here in Crawfordville, Florida. And I'll see you all next week. Thank you.